Welcome to Jose's House of Games with Jose and Tim and Mike.
Greetings, gamers. Jose here for Jose House Rules. Welcome back. We are on episode 17, continuing Napoleon's Last War series. We got some interesting things going on. We are on week 3 of July. And before we go to the strategic map, I just want to say a couple things. After the Waterloo campaign, I cut all forces by 1/3 because that was a big battle, took a long time. And then we did Nancy, and that took over 2.5 hours. So what we decided to do this time, and we have a big battle coming up, is we're going to divide it into wings. We're going to have a left wing and a right wing. With 1/3 of the corps committed to each wing and up to 1/3 of the corps in reserve ready to come into either wing. Of course, it can only be used once. We're also going to be using a 2x2 foot area mat. So it's going to be 1/3 the space that we use for the big battles. So hopefully that'll get us into contact faster, into action faster, and we'll hurry up we'll have less time to finish the battles. With that being said, let's go to the strategic map and show you what the situation is on week 3 of July 1815. Okay, welcome back. And here we have the strategic map as of July, week 3, 1815. The British are back in London. They only have a corps left, and they lost a lot of their reserves, resupplying their troops because Napoleon took all their horses, artillery, and muskets. And the Prussians are back in Prussia. Prussia's up here. The Russians, after losing the battle at Nancy, have retreated across the border into Confederation of the Rhine territory, close to the Prussian Observation Corps. But they have called in all 50,000 points of reserves from Western Russia, which are here. So they're getting some reinforcements. Down here, the Austrian Sardinian Army of Northern Italy was finally mustered and are now just outside of Lyon. And they rolled high, Tim rolled high, so he talked the Swiss into going with him. So the Swiss forces are also with the Austro-Sardinian army just outside of Lyon. There's a French fleet, a British fleet down here somewhere south of Spain, and there is a British corps in Spain, but they have a peace treaty with France, as do the Prussians after the Treaty of Brussels, after the Battle of Waterloo. So they can invade. However, the Spanish army finished mustering, and they are moving towards Paris. They have captured this city here, and are getting very close to, I believe that is Bordeaux. Napoleon is not going to sit around and wait for things to happen. He said his retribution would be swift and terrible. So, from Nancy, he is taking all the fast forces, most of the French forces, leaving back the Dutch forces to defend Nancy. And he is making a preemptive strike against Schwarzenberg, who has only mustered 100 out of 150 troops in Bavaria. So that is going to be the big battle for today. The Armee du Nord against Schwarzenberg with 100,000 troops. Also down here, by the way, Ali finished putting down the rebellion and is in Paris, along with 50,000 reserves. Don Silot has joined Suchet, as well as two light cavalry corps. And Suchet is not going to sit in Lyon and wait for the Austrians and the Swiss. He is going to attack Geneva, which has very few troops, and force the Swiss to surrender. We'll see what happens with that maybe next week. But this week, Armee du Nord, preemptive strike against 100,000 troops under Schwarzenberg in Bavaria. So, that'll be in two wings, the left and the right wing, on a smaller map, a 2x2 map. And without further ado, let's take it to the table. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are now on the left wing side of the Battle of Bavaria. Armee du Nord against Schwarzenberg. Let's look at the Allied disposition first. They have a built-up area and some fencing, which they threw up some hasty earthworks. They have a landwehr corps here with only 3 units, and artillery. They have a veteran Austrian corps here, again with only 3 units, and artillery. And they have another veteran Austrian corps here, again with only 3 units plus their artillery. Tim decided to go for a built-up area and 1 random terrain, which was woods. On the French side, Napoleon, so he has committed 4 corps, and he has a light cavalry corps here. So that is 4 corps committed to the left wing, with possibly 1 or 2, I think we both have 2 corps in reserve. His corps can arrive anywhere along this corner, and my corps can arrive anywhere along this corner. If we choose to summon them, and then we'll have to roll to arrive. On the French side, First Corps, they're long, are elite. Second Corps, Riel, are veteran. Excelmann's Heavy Dragoon Corps. Napoleon has committed for the left flank the Guard Artillery under Gerard. So the Austrians are going to be outgunned in this battle. Here is Ney in charge of the left wing. He has put both 1st and 2nd Corps artillery also under the command of Gerard. I rolled 2 hills. And this is the horse artillery for Excelmann's Heavy Dragoons. So 4 corps against 4 corps at this time. I believe we both have 2 corps in reserve. The French outscouted the Austrians, so they will go first. It is, I believe, 10 o'clock?
Yes.
10 a.m. and it's time to fire the opening shots. So the French will move first. They will prolong their artillery 1 inch over the ridge line so they could see. And we will fire. The Guard artillery are going to shoot two against this infantry stand here, 1 against this infantry stand here, and I will get bounced through on the general. They can see over the wall beyond 1 inch since they are elevated on the hill. So these will be 4s, I believe. Right, 5s, elite 4.
Yeah.
2 on him, 2 hits. And 2 bounce throughs on the generals, requiring a 6. And the general has been shot off his horse. Just lay him down. And we'll see if he can be replaced later. And this artillery here shooting at this unit, and also we get a bounce through on the general. So that is a 4, 1 hit on that unit, and no hit on the general. The corps artillery, I believe, can shoot the light cavalry, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot both at this artillery unit here, 12-inch range for artillery, 9-inch for horse artillery. I'm going to shoot this battery over here, which is in cover, so I will need a 5.
For regular artillery?
Yeah. No, we'll need artillery. So normally 5, 4, cover is 5, right?
Normally it's 6 to shoot batteries, but
Oh, -1 for shooting batteries. Thank you. All right, 2 6s. No hits. And I believe the horse artillery is out of range. No, they are not. They have 9-inch range, so they will need a 4 on the lead stand with a bounce through on the 2nd Cavalry stand. 1 hit on the front stand. And 1 hit on the 2nd stand. It is now French movement, 10 o'clock. The Airlawn will advance 4 inches. He only needs 1 movement point, so that's no problem. And the heavy dragoons will stay in place. Everything else will stay in place. Ney is going to shift a bit so he can be in command of everybody. And that is 10 o'clock for the French, 10 o'clock for the Austrians shooting.
I guess both these cannons will shoot at that cannon. I believe I need 6s. 1 hit.
You got a hit? You got a 6?
Yep.
They are guard, so they only need a 2, and they pass a morale check. They are not silenced.
Alright. Movement. I'll start with these guys. I think I only need 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go back 3.
Looks like the the Austrians are trying to get out of artillery range. It's probably pretty smart.
I'll go with them. They need a 2, I guess. It's -1.
-1. They got 1 movement point. They're all together, right? So they only need 1 point, right?
Yep. So I'll move back.
And you could roll on a 5 or 6 to recover the general, but he will be at -1, so it's just like not having 1 anyway. You might as well just remove him. Oh, but you might get a 6, yes. So why don't you go ahead and see if he gets replaced on a 5 or 6? Yep.
5.
So put a general there, but just remember that he is -1.
Alright. Movement here. I don't think it matters, but plenty of movement.
They can move 6.
Can they expand when they...
Yes, on both sides.
Their movement. Here, there's a 1. So we're just gonna move in.
You could cut the tension with a Kaiser roll.
Yes.
And that'll be my...
We need some more jokes, producer Mike.
My 10 o'clock.
All right, the French 10-15 shooting. We will pivot this artillery here. And I think 1 guard gun and shoot at the light cavalry. The The horse artillery are under half, so all these 4 are shooting here. They need a 3. That's a hit. And I don't believe they get any bounce through. However, these 2 will get bounced through on them. They are half range, so they need 3s. 1 hit, and bounce through 2 hits. And that's veteran cavalry, so they can take 4 hits. And the guard gun will also shoot at the same unit and get bounced through on the next one. Also needing, I believe he's not under 6. So he needs a 4 for both units. The first unit is destroyed and the second unit misses. The remaining 2 guard artillery are going to shoot this unit here, needing 5s, 4s. Oh my, 2 hits. That unit is destroyed. That is to say they rout, and they that is all my shooting. I will do moving. The Erlon will advance again 4 inches. And Riel will just come up to behind the ridge line. Ney will move over here to support the cavalry. And the heavy dragoons will advance this one being behind the ridge line with Exelman. And that is 10-15 for the French, 10-15 shooting for the Austrians.
No shooting. Movement. These guys first. 2 points.
2 points.
So they'll go this way. He will unlimber.
Yeah, you can go 4.
There.
Mm-hmm.
This unit. 20 movement.
5 points. They just have 2 units, the infantry and the artillery.
So he'll move over. He'll move back. He'll unlimber. Move here. Movement. This unit.
Lots of movement points. Yeah, you can move the artillery 4. I'm sorry, 3.
Guys, can you make this less exciting, please?
Woohoo!
Just a little calm down.
The Austrians are attacking! Woo!
Some over there. And then this unit, might as well charge, right?
Can you say charge?
Charge!
Not both of you.
You want to be at the end, so yeah, that's fine though. If you want to commit your general, you can now.
Yeah, I'll commit over there. That'll be
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We will countercharge, and I will commit Exelman here. Okay. We have a melee. Yes, our first melee. Which direction do you want to go?
We'll go this way.
All right, 3s to 4s, +1 against light cavalry is 5 to 4, 6. I'm sorry, 4 to 3, 5 to 3, 6 to 3, 6 to 4. I got an 8.
I got a 7.
I roll for your general. He's fine. And the heavy dragoons will pursue
How come they're heavy?
because they have heavier horses. So the French had light cavalry, they had heavy cavalry like cuirassiers, but they also had this medium cavalry called dragoons. So the cool thing about dragoons is like they can perform the function of heavy cavalry and light cavalry. They can scout like light cavalry, but they can fight a little bit more like heavier cavalry, which is very useful to have. Not too many other people had dragoons. The British cavalry was almost entirely dragoons. Other than that, most other nations had either light cavalry or like heavy cavalry cuirassier. Okay, so this it was it a 6 to 4, 6 to 3 now?
Yes, 6 to 3 now.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's cocked. Okay, I got a 10.
I got a 9.
I'm gonna roll. Oh, the general's still attached.
He is
Yes.
still attached, yeah.
He's okay. All right, and then here we have a 4 to 3. Heavy is 5 to 3, and overlap is 5 to 2. I got a 7.
I got a 4, so they're dead, right?
No, they take 4.
Wait, but they got doubled, right? Oh, wait, you got a
I got a 7.
7, all right.
So just
No, they're about to route anyway, so.
right. So they were here. So they go here, right?
No,
No,
they were...
Because that was 2 pursuits,
Yeah,
right?
so
So they just go here. All right, very good. And these will follow up. It is a 4, 5, 2,
1.
2. Oh, -1 for you. I only get a 6.
I got a 7.
Very good. They go back and take 1.
And that is my
10, 15.
10-15.
All right, 10:30 for the French. Shooting. This battery cannot shoot here because they would get bounced through on their own troops. But they can shoot here. No, they're actually. Wait, didn't they go back one?
Yeah, they should
Yeah,
go back one.
yeah. So yeah. So they're going to shoot them. The rest of these are going to shoot the infantry that are approaching. So I'm just going to prolong an inch. First, the guard artillery on the light cavalry, needing a 4, I believe. And they missed. The horse artillery will be over half range, so they will need a 4, and these guys are under half range, so they will need 3s on this unit. 1 4 misses. 2 3s, 1 hit.
On the middle, this one.
Mm-hmm. And the other 2 guard artillery will prolong, and if that's not in range, is that in range? No. Will fire on the troops in the built-up area, which will be a 5-4-5.
The heavy, they start at 4, right?
They start at 4, so 5s, I think.
So 5s, yeah.
Because they're in cover. 2 misses. All right, movement. The Erlon will continue his advance. Grenadiers are classed as lights and can go through woods. Riel will go through the artillery. And the heavy dragoons will advance. If you want to countercharge there, then you won't be next to that guy like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have a melee. So, these guys will also attack with, I'm going to roll for movement points because he's attached, but that's plenty. Let's start this way. So I am a 4-3, heavy is 5-3, overlap is 5-2. I get a 7.
I also got a 7.
That goes to defender, so you take 1 and are eliminated, but I stay in place. Oh, he doesn't have to. And then here we have a 4-3, 5-3,
6-4.
6-4. I have a 10.
I have an 8.
I'll roll for the general. He's fine. I will pursue. This will be a 6-3. I have an 11.
I have a 9.
That unit is destroyed from casualties, and the general. Let me roll for the general. The general is shot off his horse, so that's 2. And that is French. What was it? 1030.
Yep.
All right. Austrian shooting 1030.
I don't have any.
And move it.
Move them. Plenty of movement points. I'll move them. 4. That's plenty. These guys.
Remember, you can move one out of the built-up area and another one into it if you want.
Yeah, I'll move over here. 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll move back in.
It's a party.
Messieurs, would you like some grape juice straight from Napoleon's lunch?
We will celebrate after the victory,
That's my...
said Schwarzenberg.
10:30?
Remember, you can always bring on reserves. I don't know if there's any point to it at this time. All right, so French 10:45 shooting. They are at 9, so they can hit, and they are at... So they will advance an inch. This is a 4 on him, I believe. 5-4, yeah. No, and these guys, I believe, are not within half range. Yes, they're within half range. So they will need 3s. 2 hits. The guard gun here will join the other ones, prolong a bit. All 3 on him. Over half range, I believe. Yes. So they will need 4s.
5s. I think.
5s with cover, thank you. 1 hit. And that is my shooting. I'll go ahead and move. Darlan's going to stay in place. I think Riel. We'll just advance 2 inches.
And while you two are advancing, would you like some food to eat? Perhaps some
Russian
French food.
potatoes.
Russian potatoes. Well, this one's French.
Oh,
That's a new.
It's kind of bluish. It's French, yes.
I'll put these back in the ground.
And the heavy dragoons have plenty of movement, and we'll just reform here. He will unattach. And that is French 10:45?
Yes.
Okay, Austrian 10:45 shooting.
Alright, he will turn a little bit. He will shoot at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is under half.
So he needs a 4.
And gets it.
1 hit.
It's a 4-inch shooting range.
4 inches shooting range.
Alright, they'll both shoot at him.
So that's 5s. Oh no, they have that's a hit. They have the skirmish crane.
And then he'll shoot it straight ahead at him.
Yep, 6.
Nope. That is my go. You're 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock French. Okay. 3 guard artillery at the... I can't prolong anymore because I won't be on the hill. Over half range, so they need 4s. 5s because of cover. 1 hit. My skirmisher screens are shooting, which require a 6, not a 5. And I will take 3 shots at them at 6s. 1 hit. And 1 shot at him which is a 6. No. These 3 guns will shoot here. The horse artillery will need a 4, and that's a hit. And the other 2 don't matter because that unit is routes due to
No. 4.
that unit. Routes.
Oh,
due-
that unit. Yes.
Yes.
That one particular.
Yes. Yeah, I have to kill 3. Yes. All right. And for movement, their lawn, we will stay in place, I think. For now, Riel will attack. Against the fence and against the built-up area with 2 units. And the cavalry corps can just reach the artillery. I think they had a 2.
Yeah, it was 3. I hit it 2 from melee, and then I shot him once for the 3rd, I believe.
Okay. And we will attach Exomen. You can attach your general who's there if you want. No, that he can't countercharge, so he can't counter-attach. All right. So that's it for shooting, and we have 2 melees. So let's go this way. Your artillery crew is veterans, so they are 3s. I am a 4, but your +1 for being attacked frontally is a 4. I am a 4, but with 2 overlaps, so it's 4 to 2. I'm sorry, 5 to 2. I got an 11.
I got a 7.
So they are wrecked, and they have nobody to pursue. Except the general, which, you know, I think that would be uncool. All right, over here, 2 units attacking the built-up area. We are 4s, you are 4s, you're a 6, and I'm a 5 for an extra unit attacking, so I'm 5 to your 6. I have a 7.
I got a 10.
All right, they will fall back, take a point. And here, I am 4 to 4. You have a wall is 5, but you have overlap is 4, so 4 to 4. I have an 8.
I have a 10.
And take 1. And that is my 12 o'clock, is that right?
I think 11. We started at 10, I believe.
We started at 10, yes. So you're 11 shooting?
Mm-hmm. That there.
Uh-huh.
Help prolong an inch this way. Can you shoot them?
No. Because line of sight is blocked by the wall. If he were at the wall, he could shoot. If they were higher, they could shoot, but no.
Okay. Movement. Move these guys. Lots of movement. Back here.
And he can go anywhere from the edge of the built-up area, so.
He'll stay there, I guess, as well. That's my turn.
All right, so 11-15 French?
Yep.
All right, shooting. These guys are within an inch, so I cannot. Oh, these guys can shoot. The horse gun needs 5, 6. The 2. Core guns need a 5. 1 hit. And I think that core is going to break, but let me finish shooting because these guys are going to shoot at him. So that is over half. I need force. 3 from the guard guns at that unit. 2 hits, so they break due to casualties. And you have now lost half your core.
Yep.
You have an infantry core, 2 infantry core left. 1 is 1 unit short. We will go ahead and move. It costs me an inch to go over the wall, so I'm just going to go up to the wall. These will occupy the built-up area.
The crowd is hushed.
Yes.
Cinderella moment.
These shot right there. And these shot there. Okay, so I think the cavalry corps has nothing further to do because they can't get past the walls. And I'm going to hold off on attacking with Darlon until Riel is better in place. They shot, so that's my 11-15.
My 11-15. He will prolong an inch. He'll shoot at them, I guess.
Okay.
So I need 6.
Yeah.
Nope. He'll shoot straight ahead at them. So I need a 6.
Wait, you're under half range, right? So it's,
Yeah, but it's
5, 4, or 5. If you're under 6 inches,
don't they have no skirmish screen, I guess?
the skirmish screen only counts against infantry fire.
Oh, so 5.
5.
That'll hit. And that'll be my go. My
11-15?
Yep.
Okay, 11:30 for the French. They will have guard fire on that artillery, but no bounce through because it's out of range. So 3 shots at 5, 4, 5, right? Against artillery.
Yep.
3 shots at 5, no hits. These guys may shoot at. I will shoot them. That's 4 inches. Yep. That's a 5 because I cannot have a skirmish screen in the built-up area. And this artillery will move. They can move 5. I'm just gonna back up the cavalry. get to about there. They can move 4. They shot. And okay. They will advance to the woods, edge of the woods. They will shift. And the cavalry corps is done. This general, I think, belongs to somebody. Or
Yeah, he's over here.
all right, and that is my 11-15.
All right. This cannon and this gentleman will shoot straight ahead of this guy. Cannon.
5.
Needs 5. Nope. The gentleman needs a 6. These two we're gonna shoot at him. 6s. Nope. The cannon, I believe, is it +1 for the battle? The cannon needs a 5.
It's cover, but yeah. So you're half right.
And then these two will shoot. We don't need 6s. So 5 will hit with the cannon. Just 1 hit.
All right.
And that'll be my 11:30, I believe.
Okay. 11:45 French. The guard artillery can move 6 inches. I'm sorry, 5 inches. Yeah. They are doing nothing. The horse artillery can move 5 inches. Okay, and we have some shot from Riel's corps at 4 inches. These one will shoot the artillery at 6, and that's a morale check. That's fine, you can take that.
Oh. Yeah.
They are silenced. And these 3 will shoot the one, well, we'll shoot straight ahead, so these 3 will shoot this one here, requiring 6s because of the skirmish greens. And that is my turn.
All right.
Your 11:45, 12.
He'll shoot. They'll all shoot at them. So cannon needs a 5. Nope. The other 2 need 6s. 1 hit.
And that removes him from casualties.
He'll shoot straight ahead for a 6 and get it. So 1 hit on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then these 2 will shoot straight at that guy for 6s. Nothing. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Is it 12 or Whatever.
That'd be 12, 15, I think.
Next turn. The guard artillery will advance 1 inch and fire. They are all going to shoot the gun and get bounced through on the infantry behind it. The gun is going to be at half range and the infantry are not. So that would be a 4,
5, 4.
5, 4?
I mean,
They start at 4s, the half range is 3s, I guess it's at least 4s.
Yep.
3 4s. One morale check. They fail that, they're silenced. And 3 bounce throughs on the infantry at 4s. And that is 1 hit. And movement. We're going to go ahead and attack here. That unit is attached to them, I assume.
Yep.
These guys have a 1?
Mm-hmm.
What are these guys?
I think these guys.
Yeah, I think it's these guys. Rio will attack. Will advance 2 inches. But this one will go in the build-up area. And this artillery is going to move 4 inches this way. The horse artillery will move 5 inches and be ready to shoot next turn. Okay, so we have some melees. Just this one really. You are silenced. You are a 3, so no +1 for fire, but you are supported by infantry, which is 3, so you're a 4. I am a 5, and you have an overlap, so I'm 5 to 3. I got a 6.
You got a 4.
The artillery are wrecked, and the infantry would have actually been up here. So they can go back 1. And they take a point. And I will not advance because I cannot advance with everybody. Okay, your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna start shooting straight ahead.
Okay, the 6s.
Nope. 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 They're both gonna shoot at the build-up area. 2 hits.
2 hits.
That'll be my go.
Alright, next turn. The horse artillery will fire an enfilade, and the guard artillery will fire all 3 at him, at the silenced gun,
Okay.
which is under 6, but the bounce through will be over 6. So that's a 3 4s. The gun is wrecked. And I believe 4s on the infantry. 1 hit. And this guy is shooting at this one, an enfilade, which I'm just going to say is +1 for now. So he's at short range, so he is a 5, 4, 3, 2. 4, half range is 3, enfilade is 2. They take a hit, and the bounce through is also a 2. They take a hit. They will shoot at them for a 5.
Yeah.
No skirmisher screen there. And the airline will advance. If you want to spin on just a little bit.
You're not in like zone of control.
No, I meant they're too narrow. So this one goes here. This goes here. And their line will attach here. And Real will advance in support. And we have some else. We'll go that way. I am a 5 to 3. Support general is 6 to 3. Overlap is 6 to 2. I have an 8.
Have a 3, so they're dead.
And I will not advance. So this is a 5 to 3 with 1 overlap, 5 to 2. I have a 10.
And 5.
They take 2 hits and are driven off the board. So just put them with their core, but with 2 hits. And again, 5 to 3, 5 to 2. I have a 10.
I have a 7, so just take 1 hit, go off the board.
1 hit and off the board. So they count as eliminated because they've been pushed off the board. So that leaves you with 1. No.
Yeah, 1.
Is there artillery still?
Nope.
Yeah. But they need 3 hits, right? Right, so you've lost 3 out of 4 cores.
Yep.
So at this point, the Austrian army breaks. Each unit will take an extra hit point. Each stand will take an extra hit point, and I believe there were 2 wrecked batteries. 1 there and 1 there.
This one was wrecked, this one was wrecked, and this one was also wrecked.
So the French will capture 3 batteries on the left wing, and that is it for the left wing. Ney has led the French to victory, and we will see what happens on the right wing with nobody committed reserves to this one, so it'll be all the corps that are left on the right wing. Until then, keep gaming.